Welcome to Newcomer Learning Hub.
You have recently moved to Alberta, Canada as a permanent resident. You take the C train and buses to go places, but wherever you go, from the weekly grocery runs to driving your kids to school, to attending networking events or job interviews, driving your own car will make your new life in Alberta so much easier. Now that you already know how to drive a car, and you have a valid driver's license from your home country, the question you may ask is, how do I get a driver's license to be able to legally drive in Alberta? It depends. Alberta has a graduate driver licensing program that involves 3 stages. To be able to drive independently, you need a Class 5 GDL license or a Class 5 non-GDL license. If you are starting from scratch, you must hold a Class 7 license first for 1 year before going into Stage 2. During this 1 year, you are not allowed to be on the road by yourself. But as a newcomer, you might already have some driving experience from back home. If your driving experience is recognized here, you won't need to go through the Class 7 learner period. Neat, isn't it? This is possible in Alberta through the GDL exemption program. If you have a valid driver's license from one of these countries or regions, you may be able to get your Alberta license without taking a knowledge or road test, because these countries and regions have an agreement with Alberta. You must still follow certain procedures to exchange your license. If you moved from other countries or regions, you'll need to pass a knowledge and a road test. Follow these 3 simple steps. Take and pass the knowledge test and eyesight test. Submit your application with your driver's license from back home and supporting documents. Once approved, take and pass the road test. Let's take a look at these steps one by one. Before taking the knowledge and eyesight test, you need to thoroughly study the rules of the road mentioned in the driver's guide. Once you think you are ready, visit a registry office, pay the fee, and take the Class 7 knowledge test and the eyesight test. You can retake the knowledge test if you fail, but you will have to pay again. After you pass both, you can get a Class 7 learner's license. This is the first step. Go to an Alberta registry office close to you and submit the following: your driver's license from back home and its English translation if it's not in English, a black and white photocopy of your license, the application of GDL exemption form, and any other documents that prove your driving experience or identity. The government will then assess your application and decide whether you are approved for the exemption program. You may be required to submit additional documents. Once approved, you are allowed to take a basic road test. If you pass it, you will get a Class 5 GDL license. Congratulations! Now you can drive independently. If you prove more than 2 years driving experience, you will be even given the option to take an advanced road test. If you pass it, you'll get a full non-GDL Class 5 license, meaning that you can be an accompanying driver to a Class 7 learner. If you have any questions, please visit us at settlementcalgary.com. Thank you. Goodbye.